Young people need to have the skills to manage a home or a job, but just as importantly, they need to be able to manage the things in life that make this difficult.
I first got involved with Calman a number of years ago when I was still in school. I found school wasn't for me and no one really understood why I couldn't be there.
I was struggling with my mental health, severe depression. I had finance problems that I'd been in for quite a long while. I heard from a friend about Calman. I was hoping that they could help me get into employment and with the right support in work.
Anybody can get involved with us. We generally work up to about the age of 26, starting a bit younger. We get referrals from schools, NHS, social work, criminal justice, and just parents just hearing other people talking about us.
I had a very small kind of group, maybe 5 friends. I didn't really tell them what was going on fully in my life because I didn't want to burden them or what I thought was burdening them. So they didn't really know the full extent of what I was going through. I was a carer for my mum, so I really struggled leaving her. At that time, that was what I was meant to do, was to look after her. And then I came to Calman, joined the cookery group. They kind of helped me build up my confidence.
So it's not just about learning to cook, it's about learning to work in a team, learning to learn in a nice environment, a safe environment where you're in control of what you're learning. It's a social activity to do together to not only show them how to cook for life skills, but to show them the enjoyment you get out of sharing food together. They get interaction with other staff members that come in, and that encourages them to chat.
I really love cooking, but it just allowed me to develop my skills further and as well to socialise with other people that were in similar situations to me, and I got a qualification out of it as well. I think I definitely felt a little bit less anxious, but I think the biggest change was I was starting to feel proud of myself for being able to come and do something.
Some of the first things I think they helped me did was sorting out finance. For me, to be fair, I'm a pretty shy person and I don't find it easy getting involved in new things. So Calman, with the cooking classes, it kind of helped me to socialise outside of Calman. They helped me apply for jobs and they did practice interviews. Because I had no experience on doing a CV, it was the first one I've ever done, so it was really good to see an actual CV with my name on it.
A lot of my programmes focus around health and wellbeing, so we'll use health and wellbeing activities, so it might be the gym, it might be hiking, it might be just fun activities to kind of help the young people feel more comfortable and then hit their personal development goals. I think it enables them to use their voice in a different way, so maybe some of the young people might be comfortable talking, but some might want to express themselves in a different way, so we're hoping this will give them a way to really show what they think in a really nice visual way.
And it's not all about just when they're here with us in the session, it's what are you doing out of the session, and what can we do to help, overcoming all the barriers that the young people have. So you can come along to us and be in a group, or you can be in one-to-one if that's the stage that you're at. I've worked with a few people recently that absolutely say, I don't want to ever work in a group. And then 4 weeks later saying, I've changed my mind, I think I'm going to be okay and I'd like to see what more you have to offer. Some might come in and just be needing to get going with their life really. For some people it takes a few weeks, for some people it takes 8 weeks. Everybody's really different. But the good thing about our service is they lead it. And I think that gives them some sort of control if they've never had that in their life before.
Young people come to Cafe Artisans to learn how to sustain a job for the future. They learn life skills, attending work, they're meeting and greeting customers, seating them, serving them, taking their food out to them, taking cash payments. In the kitchen they're preparing sandwiches, doing the dishes, doing plate setup. It's life-changing for them. Quite often after maybe 3-4 sessions, we say to a young person, how do you think you've got on? And they say, wow, I would never have managed to think that I would be able to do this. So it's massive for them to be able to have that courage just to even take that step to do that. We have a really good time together.
Working at Artisans Cafe has definitely taught me loads of skills and loads of transferable skills that I can take into employment. So as well as Cafe Artisans having their front of house staff, they also have people that make sure you're okay and They'll do like things with you, whether that's just checking in on you, spending 5 minutes with you, building a CV with you. And so it was so much easier going into this new job and feeling like I can do something.
I love coming to work here because it's such a positive environment, so everything's explained to you like differently, however you need it to be explained.
So if I hadn't come to Calman, I don't think I would be in work at all. And I think I'd be going downhill basically, and you know, with depression, you know, I would probably have no motivation to try and get a job on my own without the right support in my life.
I'm always going to be very grateful for Calman and the way that they saved me at that point in my life, helped me build up to be the person who I am today and more confident in myself.
For everyone who comes through Calman, this combination is designed to enable them to achieve lasting change. Our aim is that young people will leave the organisation with a better chance in life.